How's it going, my friends? Today we are talking about bracing or intra-abdominal pressure, how to perform it, how it decreases your risk of injury, and increases your performance and explosiveness under the bar. Let's break it down. First and foremost, while programming, moving properly, proper neural and muscular recruitment, mechanical tension, lifestyle adjustments, and nutrition are absolutely crucial to your success. There's one thing that isn't talked about very often, and I don't see a lot of guys bracing correctly while performing certain movements.
Now, bracing is essentially a way to direct your breath into the transverse abdominis, which is a muscle that surrounds your spine and helps keep it upright under load, and also into the diaphragm. Now, when you ask most people to take a few deep breaths, this is what you'll see. A shrug and really deep chest breathing. Now, of course, your lungs are in your chest and you need to get oxygen to them, but doing so does not create the intra-abdominal pressure that we need under a heavy load. Now, when you see really big, strong athletes like strongmen or elite level powerlifters, they rarely have this kind of V taper to them. They have a kind of a big barreling belly that can hold lots of air and pressure in the midsection. And one of the few ways that I teach this is actually to get down on the floor.
So this definitely isn't the coolest exercise to be practicing in the gym, so I recommend that people practice this at home a lot and frequently. Now, if you take one hand and put it on your chest, and then take the other and put it just below the navel or the belly button, and then breathe into the lower hand only, as opposed to in the chest and shrugging, this is essentially the exercise. Now, to take it a step further, once you've mastered this, is to and then lock your rib cage down. You can even flex your abs. You see, I can still talk and breathe just a little bit with lots of intra-abdominal pressure in my midsection. And side note, this is a great way to learn how to relax at the end of the day. For example, if you're feeling anxious or having trouble calming down or even getting to sleep, that is a great exercise if you just allow yourself to breathe into that lower hand for about 5 seconds, hold at the top for 5 seconds, exhale for 5 seconds, and hold at the bottom for 5 seconds. It's called box breathing. Give it a shot, regardless of whether or not you want to get strong under the barbell.
Now, a couple other things to consider here is your pelvic tilting, right? And what I mean by that is you can get yourself into deliberately anterior pelvic tilt, or this may be a natural position for you, or posterior pelvic tilt, which also may be a natural position for you. So I want you just a few times to go deliberately into anterior, deliberately into posterior, and then just post up somewhere in the middle. And then, of course, once you have a neutral pelvic and spinal position, you're going to breathe into the belly, lock the rib cage down, flex your abs, keep that air in there tight, and you've created intra-abdominal pressure, which is absolutely crucial for injury prevention and increases in performance. Now, something that you'll see pretty frequently is something that's called the Valsalva maneuver. And once again, this comes from another medical setting, but we can use it for strength and performance. And what that is are these little abrupt outbursts of breath and air at the top of each rep or near the top of each and every rep. For example, if I were to squat heavy, I'm getting prepared under the bar, I'm gonna create that intra-abdominal pressure, perform my rep, and then about 3/4 of the way up or 2/3 of the way up, let it out, in again, repeat another rep. So I'm really only exhaling and inhaling at the top or near the top of each and every rep. Now, I promise you, if your programming suits you and your experience level, you understand form and movement patterns, mechanical tension, and now bracing and intra-abdominal pressure on top of dialing in your nutrition, all the lifestyle adjustments that you need to adjust, including sleep and stress management or active lifestyle outside of your workouts, you are now well on your way to succeeding and achieving your goals. You just need to be really consistent and really patient with it. And of course, as always, guys, just let me know your thoughts. Give this a shot. If you have any questions, I'm always here to answer them. Take it easy, play safe, train hard, and be smart.